Okay, Danger Room needs a revamp. Like, it's the absolute. I mean, AC Alliance Conquest is bad, but Danger Room is the worst because AC is optional. The Danger Room, they have it as a daily challenge. Now, thank goodness it's just participate, because if it was to win, I'm pretty sure there would be like a boycott, because this is the worst game mode. Okay, for starters, for anybody that's watching this video, you see Wolverine here? You see that little thing beside him? Missile? Yeah. That's the only, anybody that has the missile is the only person that should be allowed to collect those little blue orbs. Anybody else, and you're going to lose. Only the person with missiles should be collecting little blue orbs. Now, in the game I played earlier, I picked Iron Man because the first player that picks, the character they pick, leadership applies to the whole team. So Iron Man has cooldown plus 24%, so his leadership applies to everybody else. And I told the other people to pick Wolverine because Wolverine's collecting missile, and Deadpool is speed, a speed character. Magneto's a blaster character. Deadpool has more damage over Magneto. Duh. What happened was we lost because the other team picked Thanos. The person who used their power the most was Thor. He did it 20 times. And they picked Deadpool, who used their powers a few times. For some bizarre reason, the person that was playing as Wolverine would not use the missiles. Deadpool was doing the healing, but only a few times, but this guy just was trying to attack. Wolverine's a combat. He doesn't do a lot of damage to a blaster. Blasters are superior over combat. Combat superior over speed. Speed is a superior over blaster, and universal superior to everybody. I'm just saying that because apparently people that have been playing this game for a while don't know this. Now, that's it. That's all you gotta say. Whoever picks this is supposed to collect orbs. Everybody else just attack. First player, whatever person they pick, leadership applies to everybody. On the bosses, Magneto is easy. Strife is easy. Jean Grey is like super hard difficulty because she can go in the middle, make a barrier around herself that if you go into the barrier you die, and she fires fireballs everywhere that if you get hit by 3 of them you die, and then she makes a giant purple area around it that if you go into you die, and then she makes these little purple rings follow you around, and the whole team has to be running around in a circle around the edge of the purple thing, or else if 2 people run and bump into each other, this purple rings will just connect over and just kill everybody. Done. I just explained the whole game mode, but apparently a game mode that's like 4 updates old, as you know, this normally lasts 60 days. I bought Rachel's on the last 10 days, and then hers lasted 60 days. I want to say about 5 going on 6 months old, and people still don't understand how to play it. Oh, and speaking of this, for anybody that doesn't know what this is basically a battle pass. Like if you ever play games like Call of Duty Mobile or Fortnite or any of those games that have like those battle passes like PUBG and all that, that's what this is. Only instead of charging real dollars, they just charge crystals. You can get crystals for free, but if you want this much real fast, you're going to have to spend a few dollars. But yeah, this is a battle pass. I was calling it a season pass, but apparently they don't call it that. They call it battle pass, even though they make a new one every season. That's what this is. You pay the 4,500 crystals, you get 1,250 back, and you unlock her at 6-star, and you get her tier 2. And I think after 50%, because they start getting you rewards, and then when you get to 50%, it's just 2,500 gold. That's it. It's a battle pass. And it's to be honest, to being completely honest here, it's like the only legit way to get the character. Because, you have to get platinum or higher to get her. But you see, it's a chance. There's like, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. You have a chance to get the other 17. There's no sure thing of getting her. Which is kind of messed up because to me, I think if you get the challenger box, then Cyclops, Storm, Beast, Rogue, Angel, Domino, Phantom X, Warpath, Bishop, Colossus should be removed because you can get them in other game modes. You can go get them in the Epic Quest missions actually, and Angel, Warpath, and Bishop can be collected in the Dimension missions. So yeah, and also speaking of Dimension missions, you can also get Magic, Gambit, and Weapon Hex in there too. And this thing's a joke. I don't even understand the point of this because I'm already at 5,000 in this, and I'm about to hit 6,000 again on this one. Yeah, I only played it I only have 2 wins, 2 losses. It's a bad mode. It needs a complete rework. I think it'd just be easier just to take this and combine it with World Boss. What is it called? What is that game mode called? What is that game mode called? Oh yeah, they should just take Danger Room and merge it with World Boss Invasion and just remove the PvP aspect and just make it a co-op with a short timer, and you have to beat the boss before the time expires. Because if you remove the player versus player aspect, which really wasn't thought out, because if you get into the game and a player gets booted out, then it just becomes 2 versus 3. So I think it should just be remove the player versus player aspect, move it to co-op, and merge it with World Boss Invasion. And just have it where it's the same rules, but now it's, you know, you got, you can have these guys, the Black Order, some X-Men characters, if they ever had some villains, you know, stuff like that. And no more of this. You know, it'd also be cool if they added Apocalypse as a villain to it as well. And no more of this PvP aspect, because it just isn't going to work. And while at it, just remove this. Just get rid of, scrap this whole thing entirely. And just make it where if you make it more of a leaderboard type thing, where the people that's higher on the leaderboard get the chance of getting the boxes. You can keep the battle pass too. The battle pass can stay, but just rework the whole thing. Just merge it with World Boss Invasion. Remove player VP, player versus player. Make it completely PvE. 3 people. A time limit to beat the boss. You can add the stage hazards. Just remove these power things and make it where people have to make a team out of the selected people, the 3 characters on the stream, and just try to beat the boss as fast as possible. And the more you play and the more wins you accumulate, you go higher on the leaderboard, and then you have your reward thing will be set by leaderboard, like lower, higher, and stuff like that. Done. Anything is better than this. It was a daily challenge for me today. I do not like this mode because it kind of gets on your nerves when you just lose because your team have no idea what they're doing. I mean, Giant Boss Raid got to the point where it's now, beatable, even if your team is terrible. Because once you like start getting some meta characters leveled up, you can solo World Giant Boss Raid. But this, it requires on teams and people getting kicked out. Also, the penalty. If during the character selection, if somebody disconnects, you get penalized. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because some people, just for LOLs, come in, get to the character select screen, and then will yell abort and quit out the game, giving everybody in there a 5-minute wait time. And this counts as everybody, not just your team, but the other team as well also gets hit with this. Because I was in one and nobody on our team quit, and it was like send them back to the thing because somebody quit out. The whole mode needs to be fixed. It's the worst thing. I mean, seriously, Alliance Conquest is bad, but not this bad. Oh, that's nice. I didn't even compete.